This is Group 64's Management Information Systems project. ExplosiveMovies.com.
ExplosiveMovies.com is an online DVD retailer that is customer orientated and focuses on community. Our target market are film fans. We will stock new releases, but our catalogue of films will also include a lot of B-movies and cult classics. Our assets include a small warehouse where stock is housed and a small office. As mentioned before, we will focus our website on community and strive for a customer orientated approach. When users sign up, they will select their preference of films. Lists will be drawn up of similar films to what they enjoy based on what they have selected. Similar films will also appear on product pages. Both of these techniques are designed to give users the opportunity to purchase more films they may enjoy. We also have a discussion board for discussions on cinema and as a way for users to contact staff and communicate with one another.
The company has been built around short and long-term objectives. The short term includes having 200 members within the first 2 months and survival throughout the first year. The company's long-term objectives are to have 2,000 members by the end of the first year, make a profit in the second year and have a 10% market share of all online DVD sales after 5 years of trading. These objectives will be reached by using IT to gain a competitive advantage. These advantages exist in many forms. The first is in marketing. Using the internet as a marketing research tool allows the company to generate a sophisticated marketing database, which can be used to build customer loyalty and create the possibility of more sophisticated market segmentation. We can test market new offerings and offer customization of products to suit specific customer profiles. We also have the ability to add to the website, including press releases and other PR materials. Another competitive advantage can be found in cost control. One of the greatest benefits of IT is its cost savings. IT is responsible for huge reductions in costs, as access to broader sources of supply can reduce operating and transactional costs. By effectively managing the supply chain, we can reduce the amount of stock held and cut inventory costs. IT also offers advantages in speed, as information can be placed in the public domain much faster. The interactive nature of the internet allows a fast flow of information between ExplosiveMovies.com and our customers. Though speed was originally seen as the most powerful benefit of IT, it's quickly becoming a necessity. Customers expect speed, and a lack of it is not tolerated. Though still a considerable benefit, speed of service is now more a necessity than anything else. Standardising the internet technologies within ExplosiveMovies.com can allow for numerous benefits. The cost of deploying new applications will be lower, as all the computers will be linked through a network and all information can be acquired directly over the network. Also, it will allow for increased flexibility by making it easier for ExplosiveMovies.com to adapt their changing business needs. New technologies and changes in the business process can be easily integrated company-wide. IT has a global reach and therefore extends the potential market overseas. This allows ExplosiveMovies.com to increase the number of transactions, thus increasing revenue and eventually profits. Along with broadening the customer base and creating new markets, the effective use of IT will enable our company to have quick access to market information and thus allow better informed decision making to take place. Web 2.0 can also be used by ExplosiveMovies.com. A blog will be set up to keep customers informed of the business activities, and the thriving online community will attract people to the website. This will also keep ExplosiveMovies.com at the forefront of customers' minds. The management of hardware and software is vital to business performance. The company will have a small LAN, as shown by the network map on this slide, which will allow users to share resources such as printers. The company will have one virtualised server, and strict backup systems will be in place to protect the company's data. All online transactions will be performed via a virtual private network with transport layer security, a successor to SSL authentication. Using a virtualised server means running many virtual servers from one physical box. Although the software to run this, such as VMware or Cisco Zen Server, is very costly, this is counterbalanced by the simplified physical management. The cost is also offset by the lack of replacement needed, as this is new technology and will last well through the near future. The management of software has been made as simple as possible. Wherever possible, packaged software from Microsoft will be used, as all staff will be familiar with this. Volume licensing saves a lot of money, and more licenses must be purchased than needed to accommodate expansion. The virtual servers will each run Microsoft Server operating systems, and the SQL server will run Microsoft Specialized Operating System. The custom database described later will be built onto the SQL server. When managing hardware, it is vital to achieve a trade-off between cost and reliability. Using new hardware and the technologically advanced virtualization software will limit the need for upgrades, preventing any downtime caused by this or any replacement. Software management within ExplosiveMovies.com has been dictated by Fred Davis's technology acceptance model, which states that to achieve acceptance, ease of use and usefulness are vital. It was later adapted to include perceived enjoyment, so this must also be considered when designing technology, although not in as great detail. Therefore, the custom information system designed must be built with these features in mind.
This slide shows our entry relationship diagram for the business. It helps support the customer signing up to the website, making orders, as well as tracking orders, sales and stock levels. When breaking the diagram down, it shows that once a customer is signed up by entering personal details, billing information and genre preference, they can make many orders. At the moment we have kept the system basic, as you can only have one product ID per order, therefore stock relates to many different orders. The order table monitors the orders by customers, so date, quantity, cost and when the order is completed. Stock holds the product information and helps monitor stock levels, which is useful in relation to the just-in-time production. One delivery can handle many orders and one supplier has many products in the stock entity. Delivery will help track how long deliveries take from the date ordered. For the database to work, foreign keys will need to be added. So product ID, customer ID and delivery ID would be the foreign keys in the order table, and supplier ID would be the foreign key in the stock table. The first query helps find which products are below or equal to the minimum stock level allowed, so that more can be ordered. Basically, this helps business performance, as it allows us to keep track of low stock levels and be efficient in ordering more products when needed. The SQL shows selecting the product ID, product name and stock level from stock for the query results table. Then the formula in the where selects the products with stock levels below or equal to the minimum amount. Finally, they are ordered by stock level and then product name. The second query helps monitor business performance by finding orders that have taken longer than 2 weeks to be delivered, so that we can send emails to customers apologising for the delay and offering discount for their next order. The SQL chooses customer ID, customer name, customer email and order ID from the customer and order tables. It then performs a calculation on the current date to find the records that are from 14 days or more before, without a confirmed delivery date. Then the results are ordered by longest first, that this field is hidden in the query results. The final query that we chose to do to help monitor business performance is finding customers who have signed up for more than 3 months and have made less than 3 orders. This allows us to use genre preference information from when they signed up to advertise products and offers to the customers to encourage them to buy our products. The SQL chooses the customer names and contact details as well as their genre preference from the customer table. The code used differs from the other queries, using grouping and having operator to aggregate the data, allowing the count operator to run. The count operator groups and counts how many records are returned by the query. Grouping by customer ID means it only counts the order IDs from that customer. The date add function allows the query to manipulate the data field, selecting M for month and -3 to subtract 3, and now code to import the current date. This can be compared to when the customer is joined to produce the correct results, which will be ordered by customer name.
Like any business, ExplosiveMovies.com needs to continually analyse its performance. As you can see, these are our key performance indicators: number of members compared with number of website unique views, sales turnover, cost and profit, warehouse capacity and market share. We chose these based on our long-term objectives and Kaplan and Norton's balanced scorecard. These key performance indicators aim to give managers an overview of the company and can be used in their digital dashboard. This is a prototype for our digital dashboard. It shows all the key performance indicators I mentioned earlier, such as warehouse capacity and current market share. Underneath these, there is a drop-down box for managers to change the view to a different dashboard that may be implemented at a later stage. If we take a closer look at the financial perspective key performance indicators, we can see how they will work on the dashboard. These two images are scales that will be used to show sales turnover and costs. This is what a manager would see when the dashboard was installed. There are a number of things to look at on these scales. For a start, they are both rolling scales. What this means is as sales turnover and costs increase, the scale moves along and continually updates based on business performance. To aid managers more, the actual figure is placed underneath the red line. There is a slight difference between the two in that cost has a larger scale between figures. This is designed so that managers can quickly look at costs and determine where they are on the scale, as keeping costs under control is extremely important for ExplosiveMovies.com.
Thank you for listening to our presentation on ExplosiveMovies.com. There's more to films than just watching them.